These days, not only does everyone seem to have an opinion, a reason to take offense to just about anything, but they also have social media where they can go on and mostly anonymously bitch and moan about everything. Everything, like Leslie Jones's performance on Saturday Night Live this past weekend, where she joked about a slave draft. Let's take a listen.
I'm saying I would be the #1 slave draft pick. All of the plantations would want me. I'll be on television like LeBron announcing which plantation I was going to go to. I would be like, I'd like to take my talents to South Carolina.
So here's the thing. For almost all of last year, people were on a tear complaining about diversity, asking, where are the sisters on SNL? And now that there are some on there, you complain about her material. In the 1970s, SNL brilliantly used the N-word in a sketch with Richard Pryor's Chevy Chase. The Jeffersons, All in the Family, Good Times, they all used the N-word and broached controversial race topics as well. And sometimes they didn't do it gracefully, but at least they did it. Hell, and Living Color had Wanda. Martin Lawrence had Shanae. Neither character was flattering to black women, but you laughed at them. Leslie Jones responded by saying that black people were too sensitive sometimes. In this case, she is right. Leave the woman alone. Give her the freedom the rest of the cast has, the freedom to grow, the freedom to learn, the freedom to make mistakes. She shouldn't have to carry the collective burden of all black people on her shoulders. She's a comedian, not a civil rights worker. Leslie Jones, ignore the haters. The loudest voices on Twitter aren't necessarily the majority. Do your thing. Kick ass and take names. I'm Don Lemon. Thanks for watching. That's it for me. AC 360 starts right now.
Good evening. Tonight, the Lost Girls of Nigeria. In a chilling video, a terrorist leader says he has plans for more than 200 girls kidnapped from their school at gunpoint. He plans to sell them. What we know tonight about this terrorist group and why parents are too scared to even release their pictures of their missing daughters. Also tonight, a high-flying circus act goes horribly wrong, sending performers to the hospital after crashing to the ground in front of crowds. What investigators know so far. We begin, however, tonight with breaking news. Two major veterans groups calling for the head of Veterans Affairs Department to resign over allegations that VA hospitals are making our vets wait months to get care, are keeping secret waiting lists, and the vets are dying while they wait for care. Those details revealed for the first in a series of reports on this program. Late this afternoon, the National Commander of the American Legion called for the resignation of Eric Shinseki, the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs. It is a rare move. In fact, it's been more than 30 years since the American Legion has called for the resignation of any public official. And another group, Concerned Veterans for America, says it fully supports the American Legion's demand for accountability. The accountability in question is over allegations that at a VA hospital in Phoenix, up to 40 veterans died waiting to see a doctor, according to several sources. Adding insult to injury, or in some cases actually adding insult to death, the hospital also allegedly kept a secret list of wait times, a list that they tried to keep hidden from the public and VA headquarters in Washington. Now, our reporting on this story has garnered quite a lot of attention from President Obama, who ordered an investigation and said the White House takes the allegations very seriously. From Congress, where 3 members of Arizona's delegation want the VA director in Phoenix fired, and now from veterans groups who want action. Senior investigative correspondent Drew Griffin has been keeping them honest from the beginning of this investigation. Today he's in Washington, where he has been trying yet again to get any kind of comment from Shinseki. There are other new developments tonight as well. Word that the issue of these alleged secret waiting lists might be even bigger than we thought. Drew joins me now live outside VA headquarters. So Drew, what is the latest on this?
Anderson, a huge backlog of veterans waiting for care have simply been cleared from the books, as you will, in just the last year. The question really today is how? It begs the question of whether or not these records for patient care were simply purged from the system. The VA has reported that 1.5 million orders for patient care or services from vets, they call them consults, have disappeared in the last year, cleared as they would. Today, we asked the government watchdog at the government's own accountability office if anything the VA is telling us can be proven or can be proven to be true, and the answer is no.
Which is, a little disconcerting that 1.5 million records were closed. We can't determine whether they did a clinical review, and appropriately closed out the consult.
If